So once you have your plans, then adaptability takes hold. How do you manage performance? How do you adapt to what actually happens in the market? And 2020 has been throwing a lot of wrenches our way. So I have been thinking this week about, what does adaptability look like in the face of COVID-19? And when I unpacked the question, what I got to is the real question, which is, what does enough look like in COVID-19? And what is interesting about it is that while we are all going through the same thing together, we are all in such different circumstances. Every subtle thing, whether or not we have a partner with a source of income or another source of income, whether or not our business is able to keep some things going, but not all of it, whether or not we have a physical rent space or payroll to maintain, whether or not we're sick, whether or not we were in business building mode. There are so many different subtle things that make this experience subtly different for each of us. And that's just on the business and financial side, let alone, do you have kids at home that you're trying to teach while you're trying to actually figure out what to do with your business? We all have a different definition of a household. Our businesses are all impacted highly differently. And yet we're together, facing this together. And so this month is all about getting really clear on what is enough to get you and your business through COVID-19. And as a result, what do you need to do to adapt? And yeah, there's a ton of different options. And yeah, it looks really different from business to business. So let's embrace that. Let's embrace that we're going through this together and yet apart in more ways than one. And I hope you find some of these resources highly helpful to helping you get to the other side. Because when I started this business, it was about changing the numbers, the number of businesses that failed. And that mission has not changed a lick in the face of this. So let's do everything that we can to get as many of us to the other side of this as possible. Happy Easter. It feels a little weird, doesn't it? But I hope you have an amazing April and May. And I hope you find resilience in the face of all this, whatever that looks like for you. Be true to yourself. Be true to your business. Be true to your customers. It's going to make all the difference in the world.